European colonization. After a period of expansion sponsored by marriage, Europeans national the first successfully English statement was established in 67. Europeans began horses, cattle and hog to the America and in turn took back maize, turkey, tomatoes, potatoes, tobacco, beans and squash to Europe. Many explorers and early settlers died after being exposed to new discuss in the Americas. However, the effects of a new European discuss carried by the colonists, especially smallpox and militia, were mass shares of the native Americans as they had no immunity to them. They suffered epidemic and died in very large numbers, usually before large-scale European settlement began. The societies were discarded and Hollywood out by the sale of debts. The first assessment, Spain's contact. Spanish explorers were the first Europeans to reach the present-day United States after Christopher Columbus expanding beginning in 1492 established processing in the Caribbean. Japan landed on in Florida in 1530. Spanish expedition quickly reached the Appalachian Mountains, the Mississippi River, the Grand Canyon, and the Great Plains. In 1539, Hearn and Du Stowe extensively explored the southeast, and a year later Francisco Consundo explored from Aranjuez to central Quezon in search of gold. Spread horse from Conbor's property spread over the Great Plains, and the Plains Indians mastered house masonry within a few generations. Small Spain's settlements eventually grew to become important cities such as San Antonio, Albuquerque, Los Angeles, and San Francisco. The Duty West Indian Company sent explorer Henry Henderson to search of a northwest passage to Asia in 1609. New Netherlands was established in 1621 by the company to capitalization on the North American fur trade. Growth was slow at first due to mismanagement by the Jews and Native American confused. After the duties purchased the island of Manhattan from the Native America for a reported price US-24, the land was named New Amsterdam and became the capital of New Netherlands. The town rapidly expanded, and in the mid 1600s it became an important trading center at port dispositive beings civilization and building the reformed course in America. The Darks were tolerant of the resolution and calculus and trade with the Iraqs to the north. The colonies served as a barrier to British expansion from New England, and as a result, series of wars were fought. The colony was taken over by Britain in 1664 and its capital was named New York City. New Netherlands led an enduring lease on American calculatorly and political life of resolution tolerance and sensibly trade in European arts and ruler traditional in the constable traffics by it. The story of Rip Van Winkle, notable Americans of duty dogs includes Martin Van Buren, Theodore Reserve, Franklin D. Reserve, Eleanor Reserve, and the Fleming Horse 20. Governed the variational lender in North Carolina in the 1520 and was the first Europeans to sail into New York Harbor and organized by a decade later. Jacques Carrot's sailors in search of the Northwest Passage, but instead discovered the Saint Loire River and laid the foundation for France colonization of the Americans. A new France after the collapse of the first Quebec colony in the 1540. France organized state at Fort Colonies near present-day Jacksonville in Florida in 1565. Spain's forests led by Pedro Menendez destroyed by the statement and established the first European settlement in what would become the United States. Augustine. After this, the France mostly remained in Quebec and Acadia, but for reaching trade relationship with Native Americans throughout the Great Lakes and Midwest spread their influence. France colonized in small villages along the Mississippi and Lawrence Rivers live in farming communities the served as grain horse of Gulf Coast. Statement the France established plantation in Louis along with setting new worlds mobile and victorious. The Mayflower, which transported plantation to the New World during the first winter at Plymouth, about half of the pilgrims died. The English drowned in by France drags ready to experience tranship revealing the New World. State the strip of land along the state coast in the 1600.